Southeast DC is, and specifically I'm in Anacostia, historic Anacostia. It is this vibrant neighborhood. It's got so many things going on. It's like the sun shines so much over there. I learned what community actually means by being in Southeast DC. It's known for being one of the poorest, lowest income communities in all of Washington, DC. 70% of east of the river, Southeast DC, are Black people. Homeowners, renters, there's a mix there. There's long-time residents, and right now it is under the threat of major gentrification.
So gentrification is generally the movement of both people and dollars into a lower income, usually historically divested neighborhood. So it's more upper middle income residents moving in, and it's also new development dollars moving in. And usually that has the impact of displacing both residents and small businesses that existed in those neighborhoods prior to that. And oftentimes those businesses and residents are owned by, or the homes are lived in by people of color or immigrants.
I am the owner and chief curator of Nubian Human. We are a Black-owned and Brown-owned ecosystem of independent artists and conscious consumers fueled by pride and purpose. Yeah, it's from New York. It's a raw honey. We've worked with over 600 artists at this point. So our store is completely stocked of businesses from all over the world, and they're made by people who look like us. We understood what Southeast DC is, was, and represents, and so it was important for us to be in a community that represented what we were about.
Things that you are seeing right now in Anacostia is massive reinvestment in new development in the neighborhood, in larger businesses.
So as soon as you cross over the bridge into DC, you see cranes and construction and just those signifiers of things that are changing.
And ultimately, like the residents, is likely to put pressures on the rents of small businesses that can easily displace longstanding businesses that are neighborhood serving businesses that really help to meet the needs of residents in the Anacostia neighborhood.
You know, some of the rent and things like that aren't necessarily accessible to those that are in the local community. So it's a concern even for our customers as well. And one of our top 3 concerns from our surveys was that what's going to happen with Nubian Human once gentrification really hits Southeast DC. And just even the small things of like being priced out. At some point, is it going to come that we can't even afford to be here? The cost per square foot is just too much.
This project is to help to fill the gaps in the research in terms of what we know about commercial displacement, how it happens, who's most impacted. This is looking at both people and place-based interventions that will ultimately help these businesses not only just to stay and not to close, but also to help them grow better and really thrive in a rapidly changing neighborhood.
It's having an understanding that, yeah, we are in the same race as our counterparts, but we do start much further behind than a lot of other people. I think having that understanding and awareness and coming into the project will definitely help open or widen your ken and your understanding of what is actually happening. There's a heavy weight to carry. This is the first time for us understanding the ways and nuances of business, that everything is not just buy and sell. There's so much in between that. And this means legacy for our families. So we're trying to break generational challenges by going out and doing something that might be against the grain. We want to teach our future something different, something better.